Hi out there and welcome. I'm Kate and welcome to the lake. I'm glad you're here. Today I have a slightly spicy class that we're gonna get into some stretching in the quads, some hopping on the feet, and some twisting in the torso. I mean, that sounds good, doesn't it? Anyway, if you'd like anything with your practice today on the side, like a couple of blocks or a blanket, you may want something to pad your knees as we move through our practice. Anywho, grab those things, find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's get moving. So we are going to start in child's pose. So go ahead. If the fronts of your ankles don't like child's pose and there's too much stretch there, you can roll up a blanket and take the roll right underneath your fronts of your ankles here, and that could help. Or maybe a blanket between your hips and your heels, anything to make this more comfortable. If child's pose doesn't work for you, you can always take an upright seat and just breathe there. Yeah? All right, so make your way down. Let your eyes slide closed. And as you exhale, just feel yourself drop in. Feel where you rest on the mat. Tune in to the rise and fall of your breath. And feel yourself soften through your cheeks, your jaw, your shoulders, muscles in your arms. Feel your stomach release, even as you're folded up into it, and feel your hips just sink down. Take a couple of breaths here. No matter what's going on off the edges of your mat, you're going to do your best to stay present today with what's going on your mat as best you can. I'll try to do the same. All right, you're gonna walk your hands out. Keep your seat on your heels. Pop up onto your fingertips. Wrap your triceps in toward your ears. And you're just gonna feel your upper arms lift away from the floor and start to shuffle a little bit side to side through your shoulders. You can feel your chest kind of drop a little deeper into your thighs. That's it. And then you're going to walk your hands over to the right as far as they can go. Feel those left fingertips press into the floor with that side body stretch back. Inhale, walk it through center. And when you exhale, take it to the other side. Press through those right fingertips. Drag back through your hips. When you inhale, you're going to come on up through the middle. And exhale, downward facing dog, and you can just let it be sloppy. Let it be just kind of like you're shaking out the backs of your legs and making your way into your body for the first time today. And maybe that's the truth. Maybe that's how it is, and that's all good. Beautiful. All right, and then you're going to drop your knees to the mat. Find a little table and then roll through a couple of rounds of cat and cow pose. And if there's any stickiness along the length of your spine, know that you can kind of hover into it, start to work it out a little better. Try to make some space where you can. Couple more rounds here. Last one. Inhale, feel your chest stretch through your upper arms. And exhale, you're going to curl in, press into the floor. Feel the center of your back lift toward the ceiling. And then back through your table. Find a nice neutral spine. You're going to take your right leg, stretch it back, tuck your toes, push through your heel. Then you're going to float it up, core strong, sweep it over to the left as far as you can go. Drop the ball of your foot, and then take your gaze over your left shoulder. Look back at that right foot. Maybe you can see it back there. Maybe not. Take a breath through that right side. You're gonna bring it back through center, inhale. Exhale, pull your knee into your nose and just round. Inhale, kick it back. When you exhale, you're gonna open your toes out to the side and pull your knee in toward your tricep and hold it there. Feel that inner right thigh lift. Outer right thigh is gonna hug in, or outer left thigh is gonna hug in. And then kick that right leg straight out to the side. I know, we went right for the jugular. Drop your right foot straight out, and you want to glue down through that whole foot, pinky toe edge down too. And then from here, you're just going to walk your hands forward a touch, pull your hips back. Maybe you tuck those left toes under, send some weight back toward that heel. And your hips don't have to stay stacked over your knee. You can pull it back gently. Beautiful. And then walk yourself back up. Sweep that leg straight out behind you. Inhale. Knee to nose again. Pull it in and round. Inhale, kick it out. Nice strong core. Sweep your left arm forward. Full breath here. And then you're gonna bend that right knee. Press your heel up toward the sky. And maybe that left hand comes around and we're gonna grab for the foot here. Kick your foot into your hand. Stretch your chest forward. And dig those fingertips into the floor. Inhale, reach it back out through your bird dog. Left hand comes down, right leg's gonna stay straight. Drop the ball of your foot to the mat. Sweep your left foot behind you now. Drop your heel to the right or to the left. Someday I'll get it. And then take your right arm, stretch it up. So we're in this knee down side plank. Sweep your right arm alongside your ear. Let this whole right side body poof up. All right, now you're gonna come back. Stretch this top arm up for a moment. Shift into that left hand, float your right leg up. Beautiful. You're gonna bend your knee and see if you can grab for your foot back there. You can tuck your left toes, you can untuck your left toes. You're gonna kick your foot into your hand and feel your hips press toward the long edge of your mat. Yes. All right, kick it out here. You're gonna set that right foot back down onto the floor. Push into your right foot, push into your left hand. You're gonna step this left foot behind the right one. So we're in this cross ankle Vashisthasana. And then press into the outer edge of your left foot. I'm gonna float this right leg up. Oh, full on left side, side plank. Pull your knee into your chest. And then step that right foot up. You got it. Spin your back knee to the mat. Inhale, come on up. Anjaneyasana. Let those arms reach for the sky. And feel your hips sink toward the earth. Deep breath in. Exhale, take your hands to the mat. I'm gonna step it back, downward facing dog. Forward into plank as you inhale. And you can vinyasa here or hold your plank. Knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, whatever you prefer. Elbows in. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then pull it back, downward facing dog. Move through table if you'd like. Take a breath or two here. All right, I'm gonna dip those knees back down to the mat, slow and steady. Take your left leg straight back, tuck your toes, push through your heel. Float that leg up, sweep it over to the right, tuck your toes again, push your heel again, and then gaze over your right shoulder. And check in, maybe this side feels slightly different. You never know. And then back through the middle, kick your left leg back, and then knee to nose, pull it in. Kick it back. You're gonna open those toes, sweep your leg, knee to that left tricep. When you get there, pause. Feel your inner left thigh lift. This outer hip is gonna hug in as best it can, and then kick that left leg out. And drop it straight out to the side. Walk your hands forward, pull your hips back. Back up through your table. Sweep your left leg straight behind you. Inhale. One more knee to nose. Let's do it. Kick it back. And then bend that left knee, press your heel up toward the sky. Right hand is gonna reach around. Grab for that foot. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. Bird dog it, slow and steady. Right hand down, drop the ball of your left foot, sweep your right foot behind you, and then drop that left heel. Right side, knee down, side plank. Press into the floor with that right hand and take your left arm alongside your ear. Feel that whole left side body lift. And we're gonna shift forward gently, float that top leg, and then bend your knees. See if you can grab for your foot here. Kick it back into your hands. Feel your hips move toward that long edge of your mat. It's kind of a balance here between kicking back and letting your hips move forward. Here we go, re-extend. Then you're gonna plant that left foot into the mat. Press into your right hand, press into your left foot. You're gonna step your right foot behind that left one for this crossy ankled Vashisthasana. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Now lift the left leg up. You got this. Gaze to that right thumb, pull your knee in. You're gonna step it forward. Drop your back knee. Anjaneyasana, come on up. Reach up. Feel your legs plug gently into those sockets. As you lift through your low belly, extend into your fingertips, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Press the floor away, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Hands down through prayer, take a moment here, pause. Come let your eyes close. Okay, we're gonna pick up the pace just a little bit. Nothing too fast. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen. When you exhale, step that right leg back. Pause here, fingertips on the floor or on your blocks. And then step it back. Find your plank. Vinyasa how you want to, or stay in your plank. Pull those hips high. Yes. All right, float your right leg up. Inhale. Knee to nose, pull it in. Up and back, inhale. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Open it up. Square it off. Deep breath in, down dog split. Exhale, you're gonna step that right foot up between your thumbs. And maybe this is where you grab a blanket or fold your mat, coming onto that left knee. And then we're gonna come up, Anjaneyasana. Yes, okay. Take your left hand to your right thigh and stretch your right hand behind you. Got a nice tall spine as you twist toward the back of your mat. You can stay right here, or you can bend this left knee. Grab for your foot with your right hand. And now you're gonna kick your foot into your hand, pull your foot with your hand, and create a little bit of leverage so you can deepen that twist. Yep, slow rewind. Ooh, that wasn't as slow as I wanted, but that's all good. Step it forward. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And then let it go. Press into your feet. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Reach it up. We're going right back down. Exhale and hold. Halfway lift. Left leg's gonna go back. Step it there and pause. Drop those hips, stretch your chest forward. Get as long as you can here. And then step back through plank. Hold that plank or vinyasa. We'll meet in our dog, hips high. Left leg's gonna lift, inhale. Knee to nose, pull it in and round. Below to kiss. Inhale, up and back. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Feel that left hand root down, even as you peel that left hip open. Square it off, inhale. And then exhale, step it up between those thumbs. Okay, same deal. Maybe you want a little extra support. Padding for that right knee. Come on up, Anjaneyasana. Yes. Take your right hand across to that left thigh and take your left hand, reach it back. Feel the lift through your chest. You can hang here or you can work into that quad stretch which is really kind of more balancy than quad stretchy. And you can kind of press into those hands and work a little bit more into the twist. All right, we're gonna rewind it. Whew. Tuck those back toes. Step your back foot up. Uttanasana folds. Halfway lift. And then let it go. Press into your feet, rise, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Exhale, dive right over those legs. We're gonna introduce the hop here. You ready? Halfway. Downward facing dog. Here it goes. So you're gonna take your left leg, lift it up and stretch it back. So if you get a little bit of like a kick through this left leg, it's gonna help the right leg. So think about this left leg as like a flag, kind of. So actually just right here, you're gonna kick the left heel up and just start to hop. Bend your right knee a little, get bouncy with that right leg. Yeah, okay? Now you're gonna gaze forward and hop that right foot like halfway up. And then hop it back. Yep, hop it a little farther forward. And then hop it back. Gaze past your fingertips, or hopping this bad boy as close up to those thumbs as you can. Ready? Let's do it. Standing split. Blocks are your friends here if you want to use them under your hands. You're gonna walk both hands over to the right and feel that left hip stack open, like we were in the kind of messiest half moon pose you could imagine. And then you're gonna square it off, coming back through your standing split. Press into the floor. All right, so now you're gonna bend your right knee and lay your right side on the top of this thigh here. Kick back into both heels. So you can take your weight toward your right heel and back into your left heel. Shoulder blades in. Maybe you can bring your hands to prayer here. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Come on up, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach it up. You got this. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step through a vinyasa if you want it, or straight back to dog. Let your chest stretch forward as you inhale, and your hips pull back as you exhale. All right, let's do the other side. So you're gonna take the right leg, lift it up. Now the right leg's like your Sally flag thing. Your Sally flag? I don't know. Your sail or your flag. Come onto the ball of your left foot. I'm gonna stop being ridiculous and just hop a little bit here. Let your right leg do some of the lifting. See? That's it. And now you're gonna hop that left foot like halfway up. Hop it back. Hop it a little farther up. And then back. And then gaze forward. You're gonna hop that left foot as high as you can go toward those thumbs. Come on up. Standing split. Oh, we love this, right? Walk your hands over to the left. Stack that right hip open. Yes. Oh, okay. Come back to your standing split. Square it off. And now you're gonna bend that left knee. Dramatize it. Make it a bigger bend than you think it should be. Shift your weight back into that left heel and kick back through your right foot. You're gonna take your hands, bring them into prayer. Shoulder blades in, core strong here. Step it all the way to the back of the mat. Rise up, crescent lunge. Nice deep breath here. Hands to the mat, step it back again. Downward facing dog. All right, that's the gist of it. We're gonna add on from there. So come high into the balls of your feet. Walk or hop, Uttanasana, top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, come all the way out. Stretch it up. Deep breath in here. Interlace your last 3 fingers. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Index fingers reach up. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And downward facing dog. Okay, so if you don't want to hop, you want to skip the hop, you're just going to step the right foot forward. If you want to add the hop here, left leg's going to lift. Come onto the ball of your right foot. We're hopping right into that standing split, so gaze past the top of your mat and do it. Hop it up. Standing split, lengthen your spine. And same thing here, you're gonna bend your right knee, take your weight back behind you a little bit so you can take your weight out of your fingertips, bring your hands to prayer. Maybe. Yes. Keep your hands at prayer, step it back, and lift your chest, high lunge. Deep breath in here. When you exhale, you're gonna take that left elbow to the right knee, spin it open. Yes. Warrior two, inhale, windmill it open. Left arm, right arm, Virabhadrasana 2. Relax your shoulders, steady your breath. Flip that front palm, reach up, stretch back, reverse warrior. Feel where that right thigh can stay heavy, let it melt toward the floor. Keep that reach back in space, but straighten the front leg. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, reach out and over. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Feel your right side body lengthen out of that hip crease and try not to get all crunchy through your right side of your neck, right? Let your right shoulder drop away from your ear and press into your feet. All right, we're gonna go for half moon. You ready? Take that left hand to your hip. You can grab your block if you want them. Man, the block is really fun here. I didn't bring one out. All right, shift it forward, half moon. Press into that right foot. And just like we were doing in our kind of warrior three variation here, this left leg can either like sink us or it can help us to sail, right? So lift through that inner left thigh. Maybe that top arm reaches up. And then from here, you're gonna take your gaze back down to the floor and maybe bend that top leg. Come into a Ardha Chandra Chapasana, a little sugar cane pose. And you can either release back into Ardha Chandrasana and come up to stand with your knee into your chest, or you can keep your foot grab, soften your right knee, and come all the way up to King Dancer. Balance is so hard by the water. It's always moving. Just find something you can gaze at, ideally something that's not, giant amounts of liquid. And then warrior three, just try to catch your balance in a warrior three. Oh, you got this, breathe. We all wobble sometimes. Warrior one, step it back. Woo, right leg. Reach those arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back. Oh, vinyasa if you want it. Skip it if you don't. My shoulder's not feeling great. I'm skipping it today, but you can go for it. Take the time. Move with your breath. We'll meet you in dog. Okay, we're all together again. Take your right leg, lift it up. If you want to skip this hop, just step the left foot forward. It's all good. Do what you want. Take your right leg, lift it up. Come onto the ball of your left foot. Gaze forward. Use the momentum from that right leg to hop that left foot up. Standing split. Lengthen your spine and then bend that left knee. Shift your weight back behind you just a little bit so you can take the weight off your hands. Anjali Mudra. Palms press at your heart. Step that right foot all the way back. Keep your palms in prayer, but lift your shoulders over your hips. High lunge. Yeah, baby. Inhale. Then exhale, right elbow to that left knee. Take your twist. Warrior two, think about it. And then let's do it. Spin that right arm up and back. Veer two. Arms plug in, right? But stretch energy, fingertip to fingertip. Then flip that front palm, reach up. Stretch back. Straighten that left leg. Come on up, staying long through this left side as you stretch out and over. Find your triangle. Block if you want it. Keep your spine long. Press into your feet. Half moon, top hand to your hip, gaze it forward. Let's do it. Oh, press into that left foot. Feel your inner right thigh lift. You can take your top arm, stretch it up. Take your gaze forward, take your gaze up. Challenge yourself just a little bit without beating yourself up about it, yeah? Okay, gaze to the floor. You're gonna pull that right heel in, work into your Trikonasana. You can skip this part and just come to stand with that knee in and then move into Natarajasana. You got this, soften your left knee. We're gonna come all the way up, King Dancer. Oh, maybe. Kick your foot into your hand. Every time. I'm blaming it on the water, guys. It's not the water. All right, King Dancer on. All out, just get right back up again. No big thing. Abducted. All right. Warrior one. See? Inhale. Press through those feet, sweep your arms up. Take up some space here. Feel where your feet can root down, and that gives you more to rise up. More oomph, more power, more stretch, more whatever it is you want. More of whatever it is you want today. Inhale. Drink it in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back again. Downward facing dog. All right, one more little baby vinyasa. We got this. Gaze forward. Walk or hop. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And then fold. Soften your knees. Grab opposite hand to elbow for a moment. Just a little intermission. You can sway yourself side to side. That's it. Release your hands. Halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. Press the floor away. Come all the way up. Lord Bahastasana. Inhale. Exhale all the way back down. Halfway lift. Down dog. Take it back. All right. Here's the hop. Either hop or step that right foot forward. Left leg lifts. If you're hopping, come with me onto the ball of your right foot. Hop it up. Standing split. Reach it out. Oh. Okay, you ready? Soften that right knee. Shift your weight back gently behind you, hands to prayer. Keep those hands in prayer. Come on up. Stepping that left foot back. Just as we did before, you're gonna lengthen and then twist left elbow to that right knee. Spin it out. All right, you're gonna take your gaze forward. And this is super fun, I promise. Elbow stays connected with that knee. You're gonna shift onto the left toes and into this right foot. So now I can really push the floor away, right? I'm gonna push the floor away, float that left leg up. And then take your left knee and bring it to your calf. Boom, sweep that foot over to the right and then step it out to the side. So we're in this twisty little curtsy. Spin your right shoulder open. When you exhale, left fingertips are gonna drop to the inside and forward of your foot. Shift weight back into that right foot, sweep that left leg behind you. So we're setting up for a revolved half moon. Stretch your chest forward, spin your right shoulder open. You can take your top arm and reach it up. You got it. And now we're going for the Chapasana, right? The revolved Chapasana variation. You can bend that left knee, grab that foot with the right hand. Yeah. All right. Gaze to the floor, soften your right knee. We're doing it. Revolve Natarajasana, come on up to stand. Kick your foot into your hand as you come on up. Yes. Warrior one, I know. We're gonna skip the warrior three. Step it back. Oh, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. You're gonna kick your right leg up and back. Down dog split. Oh, shake it out. Then bring it forward into pigeon. The present at the end, right? It's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Lengthen up and come out and over. try to relax through your shoulders. Just notice what's going on in your brain. One more breath here. There's a fun new one I learned this week from one of my teachers, right? You're gonna plug your legs in, sink your hips down, come on up, hands underneath your shoulders. And maybe kind of this is where we end, and that's all good. It's all good. You can take a block outside your right knee here, or lean into your fingertips. You're gonna press into the floor, zip your low belly, your pelvic floor in and up. So we're kind of bouncing here. We're getting bouncy even here, right? And you're gonna bend your left knee, maybe grab it with the left hand. Keep rooting into the floor so you can feel the lift. Maybe that right arm reaches forward. Yep, right fingertips come down. You're gonna drop this right side slowly down. Keep the grip on your left foot. You're gonna kick the left leg around and forward. All right, super cool. Take that right hand up and over, bend your elbows, lift your chest, and breathe. You're gonna step this left foot across, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Straighten that right leg if you can't get the left side, sitting bone down. Wrap your right hand to the knee, swing your left hand behind you. Inhale through center. When you exhale, take that counter twist to the right. You can walk it all the way out. Why not? We're here. And then you're gonna come on back up. Let's do the other side. Pull your feet in, roll over your knees, plant your hands, downward facing dog. In here, if you want, you can add a vinyasa. A little, lemon sherbet, lemon sorbet. What's the difference? You can let me know in the comments. What's the difference between sherbet and sorbet? I don't know. Eggs? I don't have any idea. Spread your fingers, tuck your toes, downward facing dog if you're not there. Get there. Focus, people. All right, take your right leg, lift it up and stretch it back. All right, come behind the ball of your left foot. You can either hop this baby forward or just step it forward. Standing split, here we go. Boom, nail it. Oh, that's our last one. All right, bend your left knee, lay your torso on the top of your thigh. Hands come to prayer. Step that right foot to the back. Come on up, inhale. Exhale, right elbow to that left knee. Find your twist. You're gonna gaze down at that left foot here. Shift your weight forward, so you're gonna roll onto the big toe of that right foot. Push the floor away with the left foot, and we're gonna come up, float that right leg up. Oh, right knee into that left calf. Elbow still on that knee, kick your right foot out to the left, find your curtsey. Spin your chest to the left. All right, release it back through center. Here we go. Right fingertips are gonna come out, prepping for our revolved half moon. So you can grab that block under the right hand if you want, press into the left foot. You're gonna sweep that right leg straight back behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. When you exhale, twist. All right, bend that right knee and go for that revolved Ardha Chandrachapasana if you want it. Here we go, soften your left knee. We're gonna come all the way up, revolved Nadarajasana. If you don't have the foot and we're just coming up, you can come on up like this and then grab that right foot with your left hand and kick it back. Keep it breathing. When you stop breathing, everything else stops too, right? Step it back, warrior one. Inhale, take those arms or reach them up. Beautiful. Drink it in. Hands to the mat, down dog split. Feel that left leg sweep back. You can shake it out. Oh, and then pigeon. Inhale, lengthen up. Make sure everything's copacetic back there on that right leg. And then come out and over. Okay, slide your hands underneath you. Gonna plug those legs in, right? Feel your hips sink. This left shin's gonna root down. Right thigh bone pulls forward. You can bring a block outside that left knee if you want it. Gonna grab for that right foot with your right hand. And push down, right? Zip up through the low belly, through your pelvic floor. Feel this like lift happening here. And maybe that left hand can reach up as you square your chest as best you can to the front end of the mat. Yep, and then left fingertips down, drop onto that outer left hip. We're gonna kick this right leg around, keeping that right hand to the instep. For a little heron pose, Crescent Lunge, left arm's gonna sweep up and over. Bend your elbows, lift your chest, kick through your heel, and breathe. It's a beautiful thing. Full breath. And when you exhale, you're going to take this right foot, step it to the outer edge of that left leg. Left leg can go straight here if this right sitting bone can't root down. Grab a hold of that knee with your left hand. Spin it to the right. Press your right sitting bone down. Press that right foot into the mat. And breathe. Inhale back through center, and exhale, take your counter twist to the left. Walk all the way down to those forearms if you want. And then slowly make your way up. Stretch both legs out, give them a little shimmy and a little shake. And slide your heels in. And we're gonna roll back. Draw your knees into your chest. And just rock gently, side to side. You can make little circles. Arms drop out to the sides and feel your knees fall to the right. Spin your left shoulder toward the mat. Even spin your gaze toward your left hand. And breathe. Inhale it up through the middle. And you exhale, take it to the other side. Right shoulder sink. Spin your head to the right. Inhale it back up. Hug those knees in a little bit more. If there's anything you want to do here, if you want to pause and go upside down, you can absolutely take a moment here to pause and take your legs up the wall or work on a handstand, a forearm stand, all that good stuff. If you're ready to, you're going to lay out. Just time for that big old loud boat to go by. Why not? Feel your shoulder blades start to soften underneath you. Feel your arms and your legs drop into the floor. Feel the center of the back of your head drop into the floor. Feel the muscles around your ears soften. The muscles in your cheeks, in your jaw, your forehead. Your eyeballs sink a little deeper into the sockets. Feel the gentle rise and fall. Your inhale and your exhale. stay here as long as you'd like. When you feel ready to come back into your day, you're going to let your breath deepen. Start to move your fingers and wiggle your toes. And gently draw those knees in one at a time. And come to rest on one side and pause here. Go back to your breath. And press into the strength of your arms. Come on up. Find a comfortable seat. Take a moment here to pause. The crown of your head stretch up and your sitting bones root down. Bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra and bow your head and honor your time here on the mat. As challenging as it may have been, honor the fact that you made it here, that you stuck with it, and that you got it done. Thanks for being here. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. As always, comment, share with a friend, like, subscribe. There's tons of options. Make it a great day.